Hello and welcome back once again to the Wrestling Group, and I am your host as always, Ryan, and today we are going to be doing another one of our wrestling figure unboxing videos. Today we are looking at the Hardy Boyz as a 2-pack. Now I know what you're probably thinking, how many Hardy Boyz figures do you need? I have Broken Matt Hardy, well technically Woken because it was WE. I have version 1 Matt Hardy, it was in a 2-pack with Lita. I have Jeff Hardy with face paint, Jeff Hardy without face paint, but to be fair, I don't actually own a Hardy Boyz set yet. Well, I do, I just haven't unboxed it, and it's not on display. So I have actually had this one for quite a while, since obviously, I think about 3 or 4 years I've had it now, but it's been in my box, like say, taking my time to unbox all my figures. Some of them are newer, some of them are older. Obviously this one I've had, like say, a couple of years. So this is from 2019. So this is when they returned, obviously, back to the WWE. I'm not sure why there's crutches there. Why are the crutches in the 2-pack? Does it say? It doesn't say, no. Maybe one of them was injured. Was this from? I remember Matt and Jeff were the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, and they had to give them up because Jeff got injured. Maybe he was on crutches, I can't remember. It'd be a bit weird if that's what it was for. And with the red bands on Jeff, I wouldn't expect it to be SmackDown. Right, anyway, let's have a look. Oh yeah, there's the back. So they're the other ones that you can get. You could get a Kevin Owens and Mustafa Ali 2-pack, or a Ricochet and Velveteen Dream 2-pack. Oops. Let's have a look. Yeah. I love these, they just easily peel off. Let's have a look at this battle pack. It's been a while since I bought a battle pack, to be fair. I do like some of the battle packs to do, some of the 2-packs. There's one crutch. Again, not sure why the crutches were part of the set. I'd rather have had a set of tag team titles, to be honest. Let's have a look at the mat first, if we can get them out. I vaguely remember the run of the Hardy Boyz after they'd returned to WWE. Obviously they had that massive pop at WrestleMania, and then obviously not long after that Matt went out on his own. So this is similar obviously to the Woken Matt Hardy figure I already own. Apart from that one has a t-shirt on and white pants. This has black pants, the Hardy Boy style pants with the, you know, the zipper pockets and that on the sides. He's got black taped up hands and wrists. It's just me, I can't think. Has Matt ever had black taped up hands and wrists? I know he used to tape his hands when he was version 1. I don't know, for some reason that just looks a bit odd to me. Don't think Matt Hardy's ever been that chiseled in his life, by the way. But it's a good face scan. You know, you can clearly tell who it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be Matt Hardy. You know, obviously they've done the streak in the hair from his independence. Obviously, when he first come back, he still had the white streak in his hair. As of course, Broken Matt Hardy, because they were the Broken Hardys. They just lost the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships to the Young Bucks. And now let's have a look at Jeffrey. So this is obviously Jeff without face paint. Obviously, I think when they teamed, I don't think he wore the face paint for the most part, did he? I just remember a lot of pictures seen of the Hardy Boyz with Jeff without face paint when they were the champs. Definitely when he held the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. I remember the picture with them, but he didn't have the face paint on. So that is a Jeff Hardy. That's, to be fair, that's a really good Jeff Hardy. Look at Matt's got an even bigger. He's more chiseled than Jeff is. That's like a Triple H torso. That maybe even a Batista torso. Look at the size of that compared to that. Look, it's like ridiculously noticeable, isn't it? Again with the Hardy Boyz pockets on the pants. Do you know what? I wish they'd added a little bit of colour into it, just so you could see the pockets and that on it, just to be able to tell it's something different. Like, you know, they've got the seams down the outside, but it's just all black. Just can't really see it. The black and the white boots. Silver belt. Pretty standard belt. Again, could have done with painting the buckle slightly different. It's just pure white. I do like the arms. You know, his different tapes that he uses. You can see the black, the white, and the red. That looks pretty cool. As you can see, I don't know if you can see properly on the picture. That's what he has in the picture. The white, the black, the red. So that is pretty much spot on. So yeah, the face scan is really good. It's got the earring in, you know, the, what do they call them, stretchers. It's got the big hole in the ear. That's one that Randy Orton put the screwdriver through and twisted. That was awesome. The top though is, I'd say it's a letdown, to be honest. If you look real close, don't know if you can see it on this. Yeah, you probably can. If you look real close, it's a tank top painted black, and then is the rest of his body's painted black. That's quite poor, that. So his shoulder is black, his chest area to his neck is black, and obviously the shoulder area and the neck area, that's all black. That's just painted. It's not actually a t-shirt, so it's not like a, so you can see there's the tank top part there. That's very strange choice. Could have just done a normal t-shirt. Even if they'd done a normal t-shirt and then painted up the neck, it wouldn't have been half as noticeable as a tank top. And by the way, like a tank top where you can see the six-pack through, so it's a very tight top, and then they've just painted the shoulders, painted the shoulders black, and then the neck, it's like he's wearing a tank top and then just decided to paint his shoulders and his neck black to match, which obviously isn't the case. It's supposed to be like a netted t-shirt. So that was going to be my gripe. My gripe was going to be, it's supposed to be like one of them netted top, like a mesh 90s top, but that's full blown black tank top. We're going to paint our shoulder blades and neck for some reason. So to be honest, yeah, I'd probably say the best thing about these is the heads. Like both the face scans are good. You know, the hair on both of them spot on. I like obviously the arms of Jeff. What are they called? I keep going to say armbands. They're not armbands. What are they? Them things. Arm tights. I forget what they're called. You can see the tattoos on his fingers there as well. If my camera will focus, I definitely need to invest in a proper camera at some point. But yeah, the torsos on both of them are completely off, which is a bit strange. Like, if you go from that, the head scans are really good, and then, like, I've never seen, my Hardy's absolutely jacked to hell. Look at that, that's a proper Triple H. That's a Triple H-esque physique. Like, that's the physique that they normally use on a Triple H figure. And look at the size of them arms, by the way, they're huge. But like Jeff's though as well, Jeff's, to be fair, like huge. So obviously I know basics are never as good as the elites, but this 2-pack, to be honest with you, is a big letdown. I think it definitely looked a lot better in the packaging. Yeah, I'm not overly impressed, to be fair. I mean, I'll still display them probably near the back, so you can't really see them as good as some of the other figures that I've got hundreds now on display. I still will display them until I might just use these as placeholders, to be fair, until I can find a better Hardy Boyz 2-pack, or if I eventually find an elite Hardy Boyz 2-pack that isn't too expensive. So obviously the elites are expensive anyway, and then you get a 2-pack, it's ridiculous. Obviously, if I had better income, I wouldn't care. Like some of these wrestling figure unboxing videos, you know, they get paid obviously for their YouTube channels. They make killings. They can afford to put money back into it to buy the figures and stuff to do the unboxings. I just have to use my normal pay as and when I can. Or Christmas presents and birthday presents are always a bonus. But yeah, as a whole, I'm going to rate these 6 out of 10. I don't think they're that good at all. I don't think trash. Not bad. Like, you put them further back, they don't look too bad, do they? As a 2-pack. You know, the faces, like you say, are spot on. The pants are pretty decent. You know, just wish there was a little bit more detail in them. But the torsos have absolutely thrown me on this. It's a surprise one. So I'm going to go for a 6 out of 10. That's a borderline, just on 6 out of 10. Because I think, yeah, 6 out of 10 I'm going to give it. No. Yeah, 6 out of 10. Let me know in the comment section below, do you own any Hardy Boyz figures? Like say, I have 3 Matts and 3 Jeffs now, and this is the first as a 2-pack. And probably, to be fair, the worst ones I've unboxed so far. But let me know, obviously, your thoughts in the comment section below. I want to rate them just on a 6 out of 10. And that's at a push, probably just because they're my favourite tag team in history, that I won't give them anything less than a 6. So as always, don't forget to give us a like, drop us a comment, and of course subscribe to the wrestling group. Today, these are the most jacked Hardy Boyz in all space and time.